What's going on YouTube? Claic Yuzolt back again, and welcome to another FFBE video. In today's video, Chrono Cross collaboration is here. That's right, a lot of people are pumped for this. I know my boy Cloud is going to be summoning on this banner. Just really been looking forward to some kind of Chrono collaboration, and after seeing this in Japan, I know a lot of people, the game means a lot to them, and they're super pumped for it. Now for me, Chrono Trigger would have been it. Chrono Cross I liked, but it wasn't as big as Chrono Trigger in my video game life, I guess I could say. Chrono Trigger, honestly, was one of the biggest games of its time, and I don't know what is hiding it in a box where it can't be touched by Square Enix, but there's something going on there because they can never do a collab with it. But Chrono Cross, still very, very cool and cool to get. Before we talk about these units, I do want to discuss my plan going forward, and then what I just feel the need to be talking to you guys about spinning your Lapis right now. Now, I did something I think was very dumb, and I summoned for Lilith. Love Halloween units, obviously Cal unit, and I think she's pretty good. She's not like OP powerful like a Sylvie or an Esther or Chizuru, things like that. She's decent, but I do think I should have held back a little bit, as in, I think the Nier banner coming out is going to be absolutely insane. It is going to be a global first banner. I do believe JP will eventually get it, but global are getting these units first. We know we're going to get a busted 2B doing a lot of damage, and it's about that time where they're going to try to really wreck the meta. If you guys remember when 2B first came out, it was insane with A2, and then 9S was pretty cool with that 9S TMR. So I think with this collaboration coming out with the Halloween, right in between Halloween, I think they're fixing this in here to make people happy, but also to try to squeeze as much Lapis as they can out of us before they drop a bomb, which is going to be something. I think they will have Cal morale scaling with these collaboration units in Nier. Having these collaborations so close together just really worries me, and you know, I was like, I'll spend a little bit on Lilith, it won't be that bad. And then I saw this coming this week, and I was like, oh god, prepare everything for what's about to come. I do believe when they do the new stream update for FFBE, that's when they'll be talking about the units, and prepare your wallets if you're a spender, and free to play, please hold on to your Lapis, because I think the new Nier banner is going to be absolutely insane. But let's go ahead and move on down. We do have a cool step up here that does give you a vision card, similar to how we've been getting them. The vision card is very strange though, and we'll talk about why I have feelings on it. It's a magic item that gives you guys Light Amp and Light Imbue that you can cast an ability. We'll talk about it in a minute, but it seems very strange, and for some reason is making me think that somebody on the Nier banner might have light elements and be magic. I don't know why, but it kind of feels that way, and we'll go to that in a minute. It has a nice Sakura image on it as well. Looking at the banner, the step up for these units, if you guys really want to get a hold of them, I really wish they would bring back where on the last step, when it's a limited time banner, when you get to the last step, it is one of the collaboration units. They haven't done that in a while, and I was talking to Sinzar about it. They really should bring that back, especially on banners where it's like, I know people love Chrono Cross and they'll be going for these units, but even with these global upgrades, these units aren't going to be meta defining. So unless you love Chrono Cross, do not be pulling on this banner, and even if you do, I mean, obviously pulling the banner, if it was Kingdom Hearts and they sucked, you know your boy would be grabbing them up, but, or if it was like My Hero Academia or, you know, Full Metal Alchemist, but if you're talking about just straight up power level, if they're not nostalgia or you just want power, Nier, I think, is going to be what they're going to be pumping a lot of stuff into. So scrolling on down, we have Surge. I think is going to be, it does do light damage, I do believe, magic damage dealer. So you may think the card is for Surge, but I just don't see it personally. I think that they're trying to, and I'll show you why in a minute. There's a special, the third ability is FFBE units only, and obviously Surge isn't an FFBE unit. So while being magic light oriented, I just don't think that it's for them, right? Because you wouldn't be able to use the last one. It's FFBE only. Well, I was about to say Nier and it's FFBE only. I just came to that conclusion. They can't be Nier either. Who was that card for, man? We'll talk about it. But looking down, Surge is going to be a light damage dealer. Not that great, even with the global upgrades. Looking at his fields, where he puts up the light damage, he boosts up how much damage you can do. Even if they buff it up a lot, he's just not going to be able to produce the damage that we need. He's also not going to have Cow morale-based scaling. And I know that doesn't mean everything for everyone. People love Dark Visions, which we will be getting in Dark Visions. It's just that for me, for a unit to be complete, they must be able to do Dark Visions and Clash of Wills, unless I super love the character. So he's going to be a dud on a release. His Super Trust Mastery reward, not that great in my opinion. And then Surge's bandana is cool with the 48 attack, 52 magic, and some killer abilities on it. But we have better killer ability hats or bandanas, etc., that you can get from Trials and Games. Just not going to be that great. Links, we're going on the other side. We're going to have Dark Magic, kind of the same thing here with Links. I mean, everything I just said about Surge, Links is going to be in the same department in there. Even with the hat and the coat, I just don't see it as being something I really want to get my hands on too much. Then we have Kid, who is even worse in my opinion. I just have no use for Kid, sadly, but I don't mean to rain on your guys' parade if you love Chrono Cross and you really were looking forward to these units. These global upgrades could first off, they're better than what they were in JP, right? So they're obviously going to have a little more value for you, but summon for them if you want to have them, and you can make them work 100%. That's how FFBE is. You can make a lot of teams and parties work with your favorite characters if you have the other ones lift you up a little bit better. Moving on down, we do have the Chrono Cross event, which is another King Mog event. And it's kind of insane to have all these King Mog events back to back to back. And the options for bonus units this time are going to be a little bit restrictive. You guys can go through this list and look for yourself. But for me, I'm missing a lot of these units. I have like the Lilith, I have Black Mage Golbez, and I'm pretty much hurting on everything else unless I end up pulling something off of these on tickets or something like that. So the King Mog event's going to be a little tough. And we do have the Chrono Cross, like get some awesome rewards where you can go in and fight bosses. I don't see really any of these rewards being too insane. Personally, and I may be missing something. I quickly looked over these. If you guys think I missed something, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to talk about it. And we're going to talk about the vision cards now. Again, just not the best vision cards in the world, in my opinion. You have like 110 magic on this. You do have the 300 magic here and some magic killers and some LB boosts, but it's not insanely like I have to get a hold of it from the Chrono Cross units. And then we're going to scroll down and we're going to talk about specifically the hard-hitting Sage. This is going to be, look at that Sakura. That is a nice art. The Sakura card here, I don't know who it's for. You get magic 125, you boost magic with when you're true double handing a staff or whatever you want for magic in your hand. But this is the weird part. It's an ability you can add. Secret Sage Arts. Add light elements of physical attack and boost light damage of LB abilities and magic for caster and activate Secret Sage Arts 2 next turn. So it's like going to auto cast something for you, which will probably just be another boost. You know how it's boosting light damage. It'll probably just boost it higher. But it's weird because this is a magic item. It might be for hybrids, maybe a hybrid light damage dealer. But it's, you know, it's imbuing. And then at the end here, this is what I'm talking about. It requires FFBE unit. And for some reason, I was like, they're going to make a Nier unit that needs this card. I must pull it. Thank God I talked myself out of it because it's FFBE only. Boost physical and magic against humans and Machina monsters by 100%. And we're going to see in a minute, Clash of Wills is the next one. Not the one that's currently going, but the next one will be humans and machine. So that's obviously going to be, I think it's going to be oriented Nier, which is awesome. Nier. It's going to be Nier Automata because it's going to be a collab, the Clash of Wills, at least I'm hoping. So I think that's kind of based on that right there. Let's see. Scrolling on down, we do have an update to the EX coins. So if you guys have any of these units you want to get your hands on, you know, take a look and see if you need these fragments. I was looking through myself. I didn't really see anything I really wanted with fragment-wise. So wasn't really a great update for me on that, sadly. We have ticket exchange, and there's a permanent... This is the permanent ticket exchange for the vision cards, which I am really excited for because you guys can get your hands on the awesome Sylvie card, and I do believe a Happy Family, I think that is the Chizuru card, one of the two, I can't remember, but the Sylvie card is going to be added in here, and if you guys didn't get Sylvie or you don't have double over card, which means EX3 or something like that, you guys can get another one of her cards in this, from what I understand, and that card is amazing when it comes to morale boosting, so very pumped about that, and it's going to be great for free to play and pay to play alike because you're going to get your hands on another copy of that card, throw it on to support, build morale. It's going to be cool. We do finally get back our weekly summons. I loved logging on and well, I guess not get back, but we're going to be making sure that continues. I love logging in and being able to do the summon. It's always fun. I wish they bring back the daily ones because it always made me feel good to log in and do a summon on the daily one there. And then we have the monthly bulletin. This is what I was talking about. They're talking about Dark Visions here. You guys can look at that. Dark Visions for me hasn't been that tough, but maybe it will be. I don't know. We'll have to see to max out on, I mean. But Clash of Wills is always fun, and we can see it's human, Machina, weak to light, wind, and lightning. That could be your Tsukiko. That could be your Chizuru. That's what I'm thinking about boosters in my head and my viewers. That could be your Sylvies. So that's going to be awesome, and I'm really pumped to be fighting it, and I'm hoping and praying. So the Halloween one, you know, is like a fungus zombie guy. The one that is going on right now. Kind of a miss for me. Miss me with that shit. This right here, I hope it's a cool monster, or maybe even a unit from Nier that we get to fight for Cal. I think that would be amazing. And that's going to be FFBE wrapped up super quickly that I tried to do. It's like 9-minute video this week. Super fun for people who love Chrono Cross. Get in there, get the items, get some nostalgia. But I want to make sure you guys are aware of a game that I'm like, I'm gonna play, but I'm a little worried about. It's called Nikkei, I guess is how you say it. I was saying Nike, Nikkei, I think is what it is. It is a waifu. Oh my god. If you guys want to look into it, it comes out on the 4th. I am going to be playing it. We'll see how good it is. It is a shooter. It is definitely a different game than I've ever seen and played before as far as a gacha game. And it's very, very adult themed. Like, the girls turn around, it's very waifu, very, a little bit, testy there with what you can see, a lot of jiggle physics, if you know what I'm saying. But I'm just gonna let things go and have fun. I really hope that I don't get in the game and it's like, this girl is 15 and she totally looks like a freaking 30-year-old. I'm just gonna imagine in my head they all graduated college, and hopefully I don't, because Blue Archive, if you guys remember the game Blue Archive, those girls are like 14. It doesn't make any sense, and they're showing them like that. It's like, for me as a gamer, I'm just like a little bit weirded out by that, so hopefully that's not what ends up happening here with Nikkei. I'm trying to say, I want to say Nike, right? I want to say Nike, Nikke, but I think it's Nikkei. And it comes out again on the 4th. It's a big game. 3 million people are have it download or preloaded, and it's going to be coming out. And you could pre-download it on the 3rd. So just have fun with it. See what it's about. People are saying it's cool. People are saying it's fun. A lot of waifu action if you're into that, and we're going to have fun with it. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below how you feel about Chrono Cross, or if you think Nier like me is going to be big. Subscribe for future content, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.